In this episode,
we encounter shifting weather patterns, increasing swells, and our first encounter with the formidable northerly Meltemi winds, taking us off guard and propelling our boat towards the rugged shoreline, creating an exhilarating scramble to salvage our vessel, all while we explore the enchanting island of Kefalonia, discovering its picturesque coastal towns and stunning beaches. Like and subscribe to follow along with our top line travels.
if you're just joining us, this summer we have moved onto our catamaran Lagoon 450 and are currently sailing the Mediterranean.
So while we're doing the 5-hour passage from Antisamos to Kefalonia, I've decided to smash out some work. Got my editing station set up just here. We got the rest of the crew here hiding from the sun. It's nice and cool up here with the breeze, but a bit of a hard editing studio, so I'm stuck down in the gallows. We made it after a big day. We're just pulling into the harbour now.
Welcome to Kefalonia.
Kefalonia.
Fiskardo Bay is a picturesque and charming area located on the north coast of Kefalonia. Known for its crystal clear waters, colourful Venetian-style buildings and vibrant atmosphere, it's a popular destination for tourists.
Walking the streets of Fiskardo. It's beautiful to walk around.
1:30, so it's peak heat and it's pretty quiet. So we'll come back in the evening when it's a bit busier.
And enjoy some homemade Aperol spritzes while we overlook the town.
Happy hour. €7 cocktails.
Best spot on the island.
We've made our way up to the Cafe Cocktail Bar at Theodora's. It's overlooking the whole little bay. We're about to order Long Island iced teas, which is probably a terrible idea, but we're sharing one, so it's okay. We're cutting ourselves loose.
And we've made it to Barbecue House Street Food Fiskardo.
Yeah. Stop that. So anyway, we're here and we're gonna have some dinner because we've had lots of cocktails.
€5. Homemade pita bread with pork, chicken, gyros, tomato, onions, tzatziki, twist potatoes.
Yeah, get the big
More coffee.
The triple
€5. I'm getting that as well. Fiskardo, you beautiful thing. Bit of an emergency. We nearly hit the rocks. Literally made it. Oh shit. Wait, Dad, stop! Dad, stop! It's stuck in the propeller, Brad. Is it stuck in the... Alright, that was pretty intense. So what's happened is one of our ropes that was tying us onto the rocks has tangled in our propeller. We were rushing and freaking out because we were getting quite close to the rocks, and in that rush we didn't realize that one of them was getting tangled in the prop. So now we've managed to tie off to our neighbors who were super friendly and helped us tie onto them so that we could relax and try and figure out how to get this rope out of our props.
So we're going to have to cut it.
Okay, but there's going to be rope left in there.
Really?
Even after you finish cutting. Use a bread knife, he says.
Yeah,
The boys are currently diving and cutting at that rope in our propeller, but we have done the only thing we can, which is make lunch, and now lunch is ready for the boys when they get back.
We got the fishing knife out and it's super sharp. We managed to cut through a few layers of rope, so now we've got a chisel in there to try and pry some of the rope off the shaft. Slow and steady wins the race.
We managed to free ourselves from the rope eventually and decided to hit the water again to make our way to the next little town on Kefalonia. This sail was one of our more turbulent ones. The Meltemi winds in Greece are strong, dry northerly winds that prevail during the summer months.
We left that bay and it was blowing 5 knots and now it's blowing 23.
These winds, with their strength and consistency, cause havoc. We haven't experienced anything quite like that before.
What was a very eventful day getting that rope out of our propellers. We have made it to the little town of Sami to get some water, but even that was pretty full on because the weather was hectic. The winds were up and we literally squeezed into the smallest and last spot on the dock here. How good. We've had some curry and now we are watching this sun go down. Stunning. The little town of Sami is actually so beautiful. We're walking to find dessert now.
Oh yeah, we hit the jackpot rain. Look, we found a little nest of sparrows camping out for the night while we finish our cake. Can't sail, it's too much wind today, so we're chilling in the harbour with some snacks.
Terra masalada from the local deli and it is so good. So we knew that today was gonna start having some heavy winds, which is why we stayed in port, but damn, the wind is blowing us onto the shore and we're having to do some real makeshift mooring.
I think there's probably 35, 40 knots of gusts coming through, and even with 40 meters of chain, we're wondering whether we're gonna get smashed.
That wind is blowing hard. I know you can't see it, but I can feel it. It is wild through here.
Let's put in some more pressure on this line so we keep the nose into the wind. It's blowing steady, but then there's big gusts, like very big gusts that just pushes all the boat back, puts tension on everything.
Yeah. Are currently making our way down the east coast of Kefalonia. We have rounded the bend on the northern part of the island to a beach called Antisamos. We're currently surrounded by a whole lot of beautiful mountains.
We have anchored the boat just behind me and now we are headed into Antisamos Beach.
So it looks like these sunbeds are free if you go and get something from the restaurant.
We are headed back on the boat. This place is awesome. There's lots of activities, water sports, and there is even a volleyball net, so we may have to have a game or two very shortly.
So this is the current state of the volleyball court in Greece. Bit of a dirt patch. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. In. Today we're gonna opted for the paddle ski. Woohoo! Alright, we're setting sail today. It's a nice wind, so we're gonna sail most of the day, which will be really cool. Looking forward to it. It's always good fun when we get the sails up. I think the girls are on sail duty today. Saturday, the girls are on.
Yeah.
Go.
are headed to Kako Beach on Kefalonia Island. It's the furthest south beach of the island and it looks amazing. Lots of cliffs, so we can do some cliff diving, a few rock formations. It looks beautiful and the water looks so clear. Can't wait.
Honestly, can't believe how clear these waters are.
Join us in the upcoming episode as we embark on a journey towards the Corinth Canal, explore the beautiful island of Ithaca, chance upon a vibrant music festival, and make a captivating visit to the town of Nathpaktos, where we embark on a sunrise hike to the town's magnificent Venetian castle, even daring to scale its walls for an inside view. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned with our top line travels.